The other thing that's really necessary, right, when you are forming this form of state is something that I've, again, already mentioned, and that is the cultural transmission, right, throughout generational history. So teaching kids in school, this is our form of government. This is why we believe this form of government is more just, right? Because ruling and being ruled in turn is more just than having a kind of stunted citizenship under a tyrant, right? These sorts of things that we might pass along to our kids so that they believe in them. Well, we're not even doing that the way that we ought to be doing it within our community, right? So the one thing that is like, very disconcerting to people that generally think America is a good country, right? Is the idea that we can't even pass that along, the mode of life that we do, the mode of liberty that we seek, the blessings of liberty that we're securing together. We can't even pass that along in our public schools to the people that are already citizens. And so now we're going to take in masses and masses of more citizens, and it doesn't seem very likely that we're going to invite them into this mode of life. So it's like either America is a good thing, right? And therefore, out of love, I mean, like, let's say your claim, right? Out of love, we want to give American citizenship to all of these people. You say, okay, well, so then American citizenship, right? Participation in this government, in this politeia, must be a good thing, right? And so if the way that you want to give it over to others compromises the nature and the structure of the state itself, compromises its laws, involves disregarding laws already on the books, turning us into a government of men who decide when the laws are going to be enforced rather than of laws, right? Then you're really not even doing the act of love that you claim to be doing, which is giving America to foreigners, right? To people that are coming in seeking asylum or seeking the country here. If you just open up your borders entirely, you have inherently disintegrated the thing that you're supposed to be giving out of love to other people, right? And you've compromised it for the people who are already here. So this is, to me, one reason why once you start to dig into the nature of citizenship and the nature of our state and the purpose of it, right? This idea that it's so nasty and mean to want borders, right? And in this house, we believe love is love. No person is illegal, right? And DeSantis, that big bad guy, is just hates, foreigners, just hates the people that are trying to come in here. It's like, it's so backward. It's so backward because the whole point of America is an act of love, right? And preserving America is an act of love for your fellow citizen, and keeping our cities in such a condition that your fellow citizen, the weak and the vulnerable among us, can walk without fear of crime, right? So that those of us who are, trying to make a living are not ravaged by like fentanyl addiction and all these other things, right? Including those people who come here, of which there are many, right? Who come here legally and wish to assimilate into our ways because they know that this is a good country, right? Those people too are harmed, maybe most harmed, because they are here for their belief, right? Those who seek legal citizenship here, and even many of those who seek citizenship illegally, right? Even though I believe that what they've done is wrong, right? Nevertheless, they are in many cases, most cases even maybe, doing so because they recognize that the thing they're pursuing is a good thing. And so if we can't preserve that, then it's nothing like an act of love, right? It's nothing like an act of love to destroy the very thing that you claim to be giving to others while also taking it out of the hands of the people who already have it.